All right, Tuesday the 18th, we have a full body, 5, 6, or 7 rounds, that's your choice, and we have no part 2. So we have single arm double press, diagonal floor to press, cross crunch to toe touch, and double crunches. Okay, single arm double press. I'm just gonna show you with a half burpee. And then switch sides, diagonal floor to press. 1, 2, 3, cross crunch to toe touch, crunch, toe, 1, crunch, toe, 2, and double crunch. That means your butt and your shoulders are coming off the ground. Okay, so we're starting with our single arm double press. So I think we did double press in week 1. I know we did burpees in week 2. So they're similar ideas. The burpee has no weight. The double press does have a weight. So we're doing only one arm weight. So if you are doing half, you're gonna hold the weight in one hand, you're gonna go down. You're gonna jump out into high plank, jump back into wide squat, and instead of jumping when you get to the top, you stand a little bit in your squat, swing this arm between your legs, like almost like a single arm swing, and then you swing it overhead. So in this one, you are doing a circle. So when we do our snatches, it comes up our body. In the double press, it comes out and up, okay? It's almost like an overhead swing. So you go down, jump out, jump in, between your legs, swing up, okay? Well, I lied. I actually do kind of break it, but it's fine if you do the big full swing or if you are able to do it a little bit closer to the snatch, then it doesn't matter. Your full one would be here to the ground, press up and up, okay? Your half or your off of a height one, you would keep the weight on your chair, jump out, jump in, clean, and press. Because you can't swing because the chair's in the way. Down, jump out, jump in, clean, and press, okay? If you have, again, a weight that is really rolly, it's too hard to hold on to, just start with your weight on the ground, put your hands out on the sides, do your thing, and then when you come up, grab it off the ground, okay? So you're gonna do both sides. So this one is tough because you're basically doing the burpee motion 20 times because you have to do 10 on each side. So if you are doing it and you're using a lightweight and it's still kind of heavy, on your next rounds, you could do like 8 and 8 or 7 and 7, something like that. Lower your number of reps a little bit, okay? Diagonal floor to press. So this one is kind of combining lunging and pressing. So what our feet is going to do is we're gonna start like this, in this bent position. So everything's kind of facing this way. It's okay if it's kind of diagonal forward. It doesn't need to be fully to the side. I find that sometimes just as I'm moving, it kind of ranges where my feet are, but somewhere on this side, and we're about here, then we come up, and then we turn. And we turn, we're up on this toe, okay? So we're down to this side, middle-ish, turn up on the toe. Your arms are going down, middle, up, overhead. Down, middle, up, overhead, okay? So to add the weight in, and it doesn't need to be a heavy weight, this is what it looks like. Down, so the weight is down in front of my knee, like kind of where my shin is. Up, I'm holding it in front of my chest. Press, I'm pressing it like I'm still trying to get my arms near my ears, but I am pressing forward. I'm not up here. I'm pressing forward. I'm kind of leaning forward, okay? down, middle, up, 1, down, middle, up, 2, down, middle, up, 3, and then you're gonna switch sides. Cross crunch to toe touch, 10 per side. So we are going to opposite elbow, opposite knee, crunch, crunch, and then we are going to kick. So we're gonna kick and try to touch our toe. So 1 rep is a crunch and a kick. 1, crunch, kick, 2. So this is one that looks easier than it is because you're doing all this moving around and this leg is bearing all the weight and it's constantly stabilizing as you're moving and crunching and doing. So it is a little bit harder than it looks. And then you're going to switch sides. Crunch, kick, crunch, kick. And if you can't kick very high, don't worry about it. And then the last part is our double crunch. So that is your shoulders and your butt are coming off the ground. So this one, again, when I mentioned in your reverse crunch about breathing out when you crunch your legs, this one you really want to do that as well because now you're crunching both and it can be like a lot on your stomach if you're not breathing properly. So you're going to crunch your legs and your shoulders up together. Down, 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 okay? So if you feel like one side or the other isn't lifting that much, that's okay. You're still crunching together, and I'm sure it's probably better than what you feel like it is, okay?